What's up, everybody? It's your girl, NISHAVEE, and welcome back to Glorious Black Girl Podcast. So, how has everyone been? I've been great. I've been really good. Um, don't get me wrong, I had a few bumps in the road, but honestly, it's all good because it's all good because it is what it is, and life is what life is. And with me saying that, sometimes you got to literally let go and let God. They're saying let go and let God. It is really a good saying. Let go and let God, because sometimes it is not meant for us to fight certain fights, to fight certain battles, to argue with some certain people. Sometimes it's best to let people go. I don't care if it's your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your grown ass kids. Sometimes it is best to let people go and let them be free. Let them do what they do and let them do it without you. Let people do what they do without you, because sometimes that's the best. Is really to let them go, let them be free in order for you to be free. Because sometimes we end up taking care of everybody. You take care of this person, you take care of that person. And it's not that you're trying to be bossy. It's not that you are trying to run things or anything like that. It's just that you want to see your people do good, right? You want to see your brother do good, your cousin do good. You want people around you to be good, you know? You know, the back in the day, if I got it, you got it, right? And you want those people to be good. You be like, well, if I got it, you got it. But honestly, sometimes if you got it, keep it. Don't give it to people, because they're gonna always expect you to keep giving. And guess what? When you need help or when you need them to give a little bit, they gonna act like they don't have it. They gonna act like you said something super crazy that you need help and you need their help, and they're looking at you like, well, girl, or say, my man, I'm not able to help, or girl, I ain't gonna be able to do that. But guess what? It's all good. I'm realizing, honestly, when people kind of tell me no, and I don't have a problem with people telling me no. I mean, that's life. But I kind of realize I do have a problem when I help somebody else out, and when I really need them, they don't help me. I do have a problem with that. But then I realize, as of lately, I have to realize, just because you help somebody out, do not mean they're going to help you out. It do not mean they're obligated to help you out. It don't mean shit. But I be like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this. I done did this. And it's not about when people say, well, why did you do it if it didn't come from the kindness of your heart? No, it did come from the kindness of my heart. It came from love. It's why I did what I did. But guess what? Now that I need a little grace, now that I need a little mercy, now that I need help and people can't help, oh yeah, that's a problem for me. And because it's something that's, to me, it's not like I'm asking for money. It's not like I'm asking for a ride. It's not like it has anything to do with me. If it's dealing with my child and I ask for your help and I help your kids, yeah, if I help your kids, if I help you with your kids, and I ask for help with mine on a day, and I really never ask you for your help when it come to mine, oh yeah, that's a big problem for me. And I am trying my best not to cuss. I almost slipped there. But yeah, that's a big problem for me if I do for yours and you can't do for mine. The one time I need you to really do for mine. Yeah, that's a problem for me. And I am like this. When it come to my child, when it really come to my child, and you tell my child anything, and you don't come through for my child, honestly, that is a F-U-C-K to you. If it's a F it to him, it's a F it to you too. And I'm not going to be able to do for you or yours. I'm no longer going to be able to be in your life or your kid's life. I'm not going to be able to be, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's my brother. I don't give a damn if it's my cousin. I don't give a damn if it's, honestly, my mama or anybody. When it comes to my kid who I almost died for, I don't play no games behind him. I'm 10 toes down for mine. And it's a problem and an issue for me when you feel like you can't do for mine, and you're not obligated to do for mine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're obligated to do for my kid. No, I have my son. I'm going to make sure my son is taken care of. If you say, oh, you're not able to do something, I'm going to be like, okay, but do not expect me to do something for you. Yeah. For here on out, I'm not going to lie. It's tit for tat. Tit for tat. You can't do for me. I can't do for you. You don't have my back. I don't have your back. So guess what I'm going to do? Instead of me being tit for tat and being petty like that, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let God intervene. And I'm going to go that much harder for mine. And I will never in life need you again. And I put that on everything. In life, I will never need you again. And I will make it my sole purpose to never need you again in my life or my son's life. And I mean that wholeheartedly. When it comes to my kid, I don't play no games behind my son. And yes, this goes for everybody. Everybody who ever talked to me, everybody who ain't never ever talked to me, people who I probably would never ever talk to, people who I might encounter. When it comes to my kid, I don't play no games. So be real mindful of that. I'm real sweet. But when it comes to my kid, I play no game. And like I said, I'm letting go and I'm letting God. I'm letting go and letting God. And that's what I've been doing lately. I've been letting go of a lot of things. I have a lot of past issues that I had with people. And don't get me wrong, I ain't forget nothing. I haven't forgotten anything anyone ever told me about how they not gonna be able to go out their way. Even though I have plenty of time when I'm my way throughout the years for them. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna forget anything about, oh, I'm not talking to her. And tell her not to talk to me. Oh, you ain't got to ever worry about NISHAVEE talking to you ever again. Ever. And yes, let me let y'all know. Yeah, this is very personal. Very personal. Shots fired. Remember, You don't ever have to worry about me talking to you again, but trust and believe. A lot of y'all gonna need Nisha before she needs y'all. Trust and believe it. Cause I ain't never really need nobody to watch my kid. I ain't never really needed anyone to pick mine up. And guess what? With the car or without a car, I know how to get on the BUS if need be. Cause guess what? I used to ride the bus. And I ain't shame of. Yup, I used to ride the dark bus. To and from where I needed to go. To the store, back home. To school, back home. To work, from work. Oh yeah, I used to ride the bus. So I don't got no problem doing it again. If need be. Because I'd rather get on the bus in the heat, the bus while it's raining, and the bus while it's cold before I ask any of y'all, and y'all know who y'all are, for help. That is why I'm letting go, because see, sometimes it's really best to let people go. And I notice it's always the people you know the longest, or the people you grew up with, or the people you call family, whether it's your cousin, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your old grandmama, or whatever. Sometimes it's really best to let people go. And like the little shade that people do from time to time, y'all better be real careful trying to shade this one right here. Because this one right here, I know how to shade now. Do you hear me, honey? I know how to shade big time. God ain't make me with this mouth for no reason. I can hurt some people's feelings with my mouth, okay? Okay. But since I'm trying to grow and change, I'm growing and I'm changing. And that is a good thing. I'm letting a lot of things go that's from my past. I'm letting a lot of things go that I thought they was going to be my future, but it's definitely not. I'm letting a lot of used to be people that I've kicked it with big time go. I'm letting family members go. I'm letting a lot of things that I used to believe go. I'm letting a lot of things I was holding on to go. Yeah, it's about that time. It ain't spring, but it's time to do a lot of spring cleaning up in this piece, okay? It is really time to do some spring cleaning up in here. And speaking of spring cleaning, I definitely need to clean out my closet. And I'm talking about clothes. I'm definitely talking about clothes. But some people do really need to clean out their closet, and I'm not talking about clothes. I'm definitely not talking about clothes. Some people need to let a lot of things that they've been holding on into their closet go. Like seriously, it's time to clean out a lot of y'all closets. And I'm not talking about clothes. I'm not talking about shoes. I'm not talking about hats. I'm talking about y'all need to let a lot of that personal stuff that y'all been holding on to go. Baby, sometimes it ain't the people around you. It's you. It's you who's the problem. And a lot of stuff that you think is other people's fault, baby, it ain't their fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You're to blame. Remember that saying, if you point the finger this way, it's 3 more pointing back at you. Yeah, baby, you to blame. On some of that stuff and some of them decisions you done made, it ain't nobody's fault but your fault. Guess what? You decided to have them kids, your fault. Nah, I'm just being honest. You decided to mess with that man or that woman, your fault. Guess what? Because when it comes to some of the situation that I've been made, guess what? It ain't nobody's fault but Nisha's fault. Nisha decided to do that, so that's Nisha's fault. It ain't nobody else's fault. But guess what? But I own up to my stuff. I own up to my stuff. You know what? Speaking of owning up to my stuff, right? I used to bully my brother. I used to bully my brother because my brother used to bully my little brother. He used to bully my baby brother. So I felt like, you know what? You pick on my brother. I'm going to pick on you. I didn't give a damn who you was. Family or not. But you know what? I'm letting that go because I have apologized to my brother, John Tay, over and over and over again to the fact I cannot any longer apologize. John Tay, if you're listening to this, let it go, bro. Let it go. It's time to let that go and let God. Honestly. Let it go, bro. And let God. Let God. I mean, I apologize to you before you did what you did. I apologize after you did what you did. I'm not about to kiss your ass, dude. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I love you. I wish you the best. But, yeah, I'm the sister who just not going to do it anymore. I'm not. I keep apologizing to you. People, how many times do someone supposed to apologize for something? I'm just asking. Oh, yeah, and I'm definitely going to share this. But if you need a public apology, John Tay, I apologize. I apologize for the things that I did to you in the past. I apologize for talking crazy to you in the past. I apologize when we was little kids and I used to beat you up. I apologize for beating you up. But guess what? I won't let nobody else touch you or beat you up. Remember the time when I walked to your school because people had came to the high school and said that you was about to get in a fight, and guess what did I do? Guess what I did? I walked myself from Irving all the way to Austin Middle School to make sure you was good. But you don't remember that, do you? But it's okay. You don't have to remember it because I do and Jesus do. But I apologize for how I used to treat you back in the day. And guess what? I think I'm due for an apology too. But if I never get that, I do not care. It's perfectly okay with me. Because guess what? I'm moving on and I'm letting go and I'm letting God handle everything. With that being said, NISHAVEE is out. And thank you for tuning in to Glorious Black Girl Podcast. Peace.